going to start Inequalities session 2. Before that, let me put you some light on the platform Swiflearn. So what is this platform all about? This platform, Swiflearn, offers 100% live and interactive classes. Here, the teacher is present live in front of you to teach you the lovely topic. Not only that, she's present live, she will be ensure that you all have understanding the topic and she is able to solve all the doubts. But when the students are in large amount, is that doubt solving possible for each and every one of you? No, right? And we know it. That's why we make a personalized attention batch with maximum of 6 students. So you all can bring your 6 friends together and have your personalized batch there, where you all can talk to that teacher and study with them. Not only here, the teacher is responsible for your improvement. Along with that, there is an academic mentor team that keeps a track for your works, your classwork, your homeworks, your assessment. Everything is being tracked with the teacher. Along with that, academic mentor team, which are known for this. Okay, so they'll take care of all the improvements that you're doing. How are you responding? How is that better in the next class? We also cover syllabus as per school exam schedule. So you let us know beforehand when is your exam, we'll teach you that. Simple as that. Not only that, we also handle custom requests by saying that whenever you want to learn an extra topic which is not there in your textbooks, so it's like you want to learn more, or maybe you want to understand the topic that is taught in your previous class and you have some doubts related to that. So we here teach you that too. You just need to tell us. That is why when we take education so seriously and each and everything revolves around the child's improvement, that is the reason why it's known as India's most sincere learning destination for classes 1st to 10th. So everyone who is in class 1st to 10, you can go and book a free trial class. Yes, the trial class is absolutely free. So here are the key features that I would like to put a light once again so that you get to know it and you book a trial class and check that whatever the ma'am is saying today, is it true or not. So one of that is detailed progress reports. So everything is present in form of statistics, like a graph which keeps on increasing for the student. We making sure that. But the moment it's a drop, that's an alert, a red alert for the teachers. Chun, 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 that says that now the teacher has to work comparatively more harder to improve that and teach it in a different way altogether so that the child can understand. So that is what each and every child has its own graph, and we take note that each and every one is performing to the level that we want or not. Along with that, there is Swiflearn Academic Test Series that is conducted on a platform that we call it SATs. It is a worldwide platform and everyone throughout the world is performing there. So the SAT exams makes ensure that each one of you is performing there and you have a better result. So by saying that better results, we mean that you have to practice and you compete with the world around. All right. So for competing in the world, you want to know your level. You need to do practice to sustain it or to improve it. So we know that. So we offer you unlimited practice tests where you can go and perform your practice tests, keep on practicing the test and improve your scores. Now this practice test has both the things. It has subjective as well as objective tests. Subjective tests are the school exams where we have to teach each and every steps, whereas the objective steps and the tests are like multi-choice. So we give you practice of both of them so that you are a little familiar with the competitive exams as well as you excel in your school exams. So if you hope that we are doing a great job, you like our job and you understand good things from us as different altogether, so kindly subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So all the lovely teachers that are coming here just to teach you guys, just subscribe to the channel so that you get the update and you can be free beforehand to understand and be connected with your favorite teacher online. All right, so I can see every one of you here. I hope you all have gone through the video of Inequalities 1 and you were present in the live session. If not, you have seen the recording at least and you know what are we going to do today, because today is an exciting thing. Today we are going to revise. It's a mind mapping. So we are going to revise everything. There are multi-choice question and subjective assessments. So every time it's like a quiz, we all are going to do it practically and solving those in the comments. So I want the answers from you guys. Are you all ready for the quiz? All right, so let's start with the mind mapping. What does mind mapping mean? Mind mapping actually is a way where we write the notes. All right, so each and everything is prepared in front of you. We give you the notes of all the topics. You just take a screenshot of these screens and you're ready to revise it and go for the exam before that. All right, so don't waste time on making notes. We are here presenting that for you. So the first one is inequalities of a triangle. The first thing is the triangle inequality states that for any triangle, the sum of length of two sides must be greater than or equal to the length of the remaining side. Simple as that. If you add two sides, the sum of it should be always greater than the third side. That's what its first point says. Second says, if the two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angle opposite to the longer side is a longer or the greater angle. So simple as that, whichever, if the sides are two unequal, whichever is the greater side, the angle opposite to it is also greater. Similarly, the same thing applies on the other hand, that it says that the side is greater than the angle is greater. If the angle is greater, the side is greater. So it's a vice versa, and that is what is true. And we have seen it in the video one. We have proved it, the theorems and everything. Now today, we will use these things in a practical questions and do it. All right. So just take a screenshot. Before that, if you have to go to the school exam, you just need to revise these points so that it makes it easier for you how to write it in the words that is required. Secondly, how to use that in the practical questions. All right, so let's move on to the corollary that we have studied in the last session, that says the sum of lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side, that we have studied in the equality as well. The second is the difference between the length of the two sides of a triangle is always less than the third side. दोनों को ऐड करके तो थर्ड साइड से वो हमेशा बड़ा होना चाहिए, दोनों को सब्ट्रैक्ट करें तो थर्ड साइड से वो छोटा होना चाहिए. Simple as that. That's what it means. The sum of the two numbers is also greater than the third side. The difference of the two lengths of the triangle is always less than the third side. Simple as that, right? All right, so you can take a screenshot because these are the corollaries and the theorems which will be used to solve the questions practically. All right, so let's start our first questions. Let's start with the multi-choice questions. We have already discussed it. We already know that, and we have learned the theorems and proved that true in the first session. Now it's time for you to give me a practical answer. What answer do you think is the right one? So here we go with the first question that says, two sides of triangles are length 5 centimeter and 1.5 centimeter. The length of the third side of a triangle cannot be A, 3.6, B, 4.1, C, 3.8, or D, 6.9. What do you guys think? What would be the answer for this question? All right, so let's see what does the question say. It says the two sides of a triangle are given. One length is 5 centimeter, the other is 5.5 centimeters. The length of the third side, what cannot be the third side? So anyway, which cannot be the third side? Any idea? It's A, B, C, or D? Yes, guys, I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. All right, so right answer is D. Very good. And why? Because when I add 5.0 plus 1.5 will give out 6.5. So anyway, the sum of the two sides is always greater than the third side. So it has to be greater. It cannot be smaller than this, right? So that way, this is what it is required, the maximum. Can it be greater than that? No, it cannot. It can be less. The third side can be less, but not greater than 6.5. So that gives me the clear answer that 6.9 is the right option to click. So here we go. That's the right answer. Very good. Moving on to next question. Let's see. If a triangle PQR, if angle Q is 90 degrees, then what out of the four is possible? PQ is the longest side, PR is the longest side, QR is the longest side, or none of these. Let's see. Let's make this triangle. Anyone, till the time you can give me the answers in the chat box, till the time I'm telling you. All right, it's a triangle where Q is 90 degrees. That means it's a right angle triangle. Let's say PQR. And what does that mean? This is the maximum length height that can be possible, maximum angle, because angle P plus angle R would be 90. Only one angle in a right angle triangle can be 90 degrees. That gives me that this is the highest amount, the highest degree. Then the side opposite to it, that is PR. PR would be the longest side. So the right option is option number 2. Let's see. Have you got it? Yes, that's right. Superb, guys. Great job. Moving on to third one, it says that if it is given that triangle ABC is congruent to FDE, it's not DEF. Remember to read the question properly, okay? It's FDE. And AB is 5 centimeter, angle B is 40 degree, angle A is 80 degree. Which of the following is true? Anyone who can solve this? It says it's congruent. So let's make a rough work so that we know what are we talking about. All right. So I'm making two triangles that look like a congruence. It says A, B, C, and it has to be F. Similarly, I'm going this way, so I have to go labeling this way itself. So D, E, so that corresponding angles and corresponding sides are possible for congruency. All right. Now it says that an AB is 5 centimeters. That means this is 5 centimeter. Similarly, FD will also be 5 centimeter. It says angle B is 40 degree. So that gives me angle D should be 40 degree. Angle A is 80 degree. This is 80 degree. That means F should be 80 degree. Coming on to which of this is following is true. So what does it say? DF is 5 degree. That's true. F is 60 degree. Is it possible? No, that's not right. Moving on to DF is 5 centimeter. Angle E is 60 degree. Let's see, is it possible? We know the sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So I know 80 plus 40 should be subtracted from 180 degree. So 180 degree minus 40 degree plus 80 degree. That gives me the answer 60 degree. That's true, right? So that means angle E would be 60 degree. That means the B part is right. EF cannot be 5. DE cannot be 5. DE cannot be 5. That's not mentioned. The right option is option number 2. Let's see, are we solving it right or not? And I hope you all are understanding how to solve these multi-choice questions. Great. Moving on to next question that says problems on theorem. So now these are the subjective questions that you need to solve step by steps and understand the things. So everyone, are you ready to solve these with us? All right, so here we go. Let's understand the question and see where can we apply these theorems and how do we apply. All right, so D is a point on BC, okay, of a triangle ABC such that AD is equals to AC. Show that AB is greater than AD. So any idea how will I do it? It's giving me that it's a triangle where two sides are equal. And how can we show that AB is greater than AD? Yes, any idea? Let's see how do we solve it and how do we write it step by step, which is really very important. So it's given that it's a triangle ABC. All right, AD is equals to AC, that you need to write in the one. All right, Ayush, welcome. All right, so now it says in a triangle, what I have to do, these two sides are given that's equal. So let us consider the side of a triangle, ADAC. Now it's given that AD is equal to AC, that is given. When these two sides are equal, what does that mean? The opposite angles are also equal. That we know angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So by this, we get to know that angle ADC will be equal to angle ACD, right? Now we know it. Now what happens, we also know that angle ADC is an exterior angle of a triangle ABD. This is an exterior angle. That means the sum of these two interior opposite angles should be equal to the exterior angle. We know this property, we know theorem and the rule. That means that angle ADC is greater than angle ABD, or angle ACD is greater than angle ABD, right? So in that case, what happens? This is greater than this angle. This is also greater than this angle, right? That is what we are showing. But now, what does that mean if these two angles are greater? That means, let me highlight it and show it to you so that you get a better understanding of what part are we talking about. All right, so let's consider this triangle now, A, B, and D. Can you see this triangle? All right. Now we know that this angle that we have been talking about is an exterior angle of these two angles, and that will be equal to the sum of it. Now, if I say that these are equal to the sum, does that show that it will be greater than this angle and would be greater than this angle? Right? That's what we say. That angle ADC, the exterior angle, is greater than this interior angle ABD, right? Similarly, this exterior angle ACD will be greater than angle ABD. Why am I saying this? Because these two angles are equal. Similarly, ACB will be greater than angle ABC. All right. Hi, Raju. So what am I doing? I have finalized that this angle is greater than this angle. Now I know these two angles are equal. That automatically means that this angle is greater than angle ACB would be greater than angle ABC. Now I know this angle which I'm talking about. This angle is a greater one, bigger one, and this is a smaller one. Now, if this is a given one, that does mean the opposite side is greater, and this is a smaller one. That means this side is smaller. That we know it, the opposite sides are greater than smaller. That's what we are going to use now. That means that AB is greater than AC, the side which is opposite to the largest angle of a triangle. This shows that we had to prove that AB is greater than AD because AC and AD are equal. That was given to us in the question. Simple guys, इसमें इतना worry करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Whatever is given to you in the question, that is what you need to understand first. Alright. Question में हमारे को ये बोला this and this side are equal. Alright, that means this angle and this angle are equal. Simple, sorted. First point done. Now, let's understand this, that this is an exterior angle of these two angles. Right, this is an exterior angle. That means this angle is exterior and is equals to the sum of this. That means this is greater. This would be the smaller one. That's what we said. When it is an exterior angle, it has to be equal to the sum, but it would be greater than a single angle that we are talking about, the angle ABT. All right. Now, this is smaller. This angle is bigger. We know this angle and this angle are equal. That automatically gives me that angle ACB would be greater than angle ABC. This would be the smaller than ACB also. Right? We have done it. This we got a first equation. All right. Now, when I know this angle is greater, that means this side would be a bigger one. The largest angle opposite to the angle which is bigger, the opposite side is the greatest. And this is a smaller, that means this side will be smaller. Now I know AB is greater than AC. But it is also given to me that AD is equals to AC in the question. That gives me, this is given in the question to me. That automatically proves that AB is greater than AD that we had to prove. I hope it's clear now. All right, great going, guys. So this is how you need to write and mark the statements. You have to write why are you putting it equal to AD? Because AC is equals to AD, that is given to you. So the reasoning and the way you represent the answers is very, very important, and that's what we teach you in Swiflearn. So now we have taught you how to write each and everything, and you don't miss that half a mark also, and you think that you have solved it properly, you have got to the hence proved portion, but you are still not getting and fetching that important, the complete marks because the reasoning is not proper. So teacher thinks that, do you really know why have you done it, or you're just guessing the things? All right. Okay, so just remember to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update and you are there present live there with your favorite teacher. Moving on to next question. This is an interesting one, and all of these questions that we are going to discuss now are really very important and generally asked in the school exams. So be connected, and if you have any doubts, I'm here present live in front of you right away. You can ask me here and then. All right, so let's see. It's given that in the figure that is given to us, the triangle PQR, PR is greater than PQ. And PC bisects this angle PQR. So this gets bisected. We have to prove that angle PSR. So this angle is greater than the angle PSR. So this one. So automatically this is a smaller one. This is a greater one that we have to prove. Any idea, any guesses? How can we do? What are the things given to us? Actually, are they sufficient enough to prove it? All right, so let's see how can we do it. So let's start with the first thing that it says, that PS is a bisector of PQ. All right, now it's given that it's a bisector. That means the angle QPS will be equals to angle SPR. All right, so let me change the color. This means that this angle and this angle are equal. So let this, it's already given. So first I'll say that it's given because it is a bisector. It's given to us. Okay, it bisects the angle. All right, now we'll say let angle PS equals to angle SPR equals to X. That means this is also X and this is also X. Simple, sorted, we have done it. Now let me mark this equation number 1. All right. Moving on, what is the next thing given to us? Next thing is given to us that PR is greater than PQ. That is given. This is how you need to write. It's given. Now, if that is given, what does that show? That side PR, this angle is greater than, this side is greater than this side. That means this angle is greater than this angle. That means the angle PQR is greater than angle PRQ. Sorry, just let me erase it. It's greater than the opposite angle, that is PR and Q. Here I got that. I got the second information. So that means this angle is lesser and this angle is greater. So this is a bigger angle and this is a smaller angle. Done so far? All right. So now with the whatever was given to us, I am able to evaluate two things. Right. Now what they want to know, they want me to prove that this angle is smaller and this angle is bigger. If this angle we are talking about, it is an exterior angle of a triangle. What are we talking about? Which triangle are we talking? Let's highlight it. Of this triangle, PQS. So the angle PSR is an exterior angle of this side of a triangle. Can you see it properly? We are talking about this one, which I have highlighted. All right. So when we are talking about this, so we'll say in triangle PQS. All right. Now we are talking about this triangle. What does that mean? That angle, what is it? This is greater than PQ. What does it say? PR is greater than PQ. That means this PR is greater than PQ. That means this angle PQR is greater than angle PRQ. This was the first thing, that second equation that we had discussed, and the first thing that we got from this bisector was that this is X and this angle is X. That means we said let angle QPS equals to angle SPR equals to X. So this was my first equation. So we were able to do that. Now we were thinking of why not we consider it then in an exterior way. So we were talking about this triangle and here we were, right? So let's see how do we do it in this one. It says that in triangle PQS, right? So it says angle PSR, this exterior angle would be equals to angle PQS plus angle QPS. That means angle PQS plus X. So let's mark this as a equation number 3. So we got this angle as Q and X would be equals to this exterior angle. All right, we done it. Moving on to next one, let's consider the other triangle, the other half. So we say that in triangle PSR. All right. If we talk about this triangle, what does this angle represent? Angle PSQ will be equals to angle PRS plus angle SPR. All right, isn't it? So that means this angle, angle PRS plus X would be equals to angle PSQ. So here we go with the second one. Fourth one, sorry. So we have got 4 equations from the first and second and the third and fourth. We were able to evaluate, like putting here using 1 and 2. Now what do I know? I know that this equation that I calculated here is PQR and PRSQ, right? PQR and PRQ. Now when I'm talking about S, PQS, is PQS equals to PQR? Right. Now, when I know that angle PQS is equals to angle PQR. So, can I write it here? So, that means angle PQR plus X. Right. I can do that. Right. Similarly, here also I can do it. So let's use this equation. So I really don't have a work. Let me erase it and get back to what I want to say now. I'll do it this way. All right. So now the first equation that gives me that PQR is greater than PRQ. That was the first angle, PRQ. That was the first equation that I got. Hi, Shaurya. So this is what was the first equation that I got. Right, Sachin? Now what happens, I know this angle, why not add x on both the sides? Will that make a difference in the equal greater than sign? It will not. So I that like angle PQR plus x, right? It's PQR is greater than angle PRQ plus x. Is that right? Now PQR plus this x will give me this exterior angle. So that gives me angle PSR is greater than the angle, this one that we are talking on, this exterior one, because this x and this angle gives us to this angle that we have done from third and fourth. All right. So will be equal to angle PSQ, and that is what we had to prove. So hence prove that we all love to write it big ones, right? All right, guys, I hope it's understandable. I tried to solve in each and every step. If you still think you're not comfortable, give me a comment. I'll redo this question for you. But remember, these questions are really very important. The reasoning is important and how do we write it. So these are the favorite questions of the teachers that are generally asked in your school exams or related to how do you apply this. So just remember, just kindly go through them before preparation. Watch this video once again and solve all of the things. Just join the dots, join the link, and everything would be done. And if you really like to hear it from us and learn more about the new topics and you want us to bring up a new session altogether with the topic you are not familiar, kindly write in the comments box and subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon. All right. So I hope it's clear. What have we done? We have just used the information. The two things that were given to us is enough to prove whatever is asked. So question में जो भी दिया होता है वो enough होता है. But what we have to do, we have to remember and keep all the theorems and corollary in our mind so that we remember the things. All right. Welcome, Krishna. We really don't mind. We are here just to teach you all, guys. So I hope you are understanding today's topic. All right, moving on to the next one. This is also very, very interesting and one of my favorite questions that the children tend to do it wrong. So in the figure, this which is given to us, see that two triangles that are coming together. Angle B is less than angle A. So this is a smaller one. This is a greater one. Similarly, angle C is less than angle D. All right. What do we have to prove? We have to show the similarity with the difference which is smaller and greater in the form of the sides. Any idea how will we proceed? Anyone who can do the guesses? It's easy actually. But anyway, how will we start? Just one thing. All right. So now it's given the first equation that is given to us. It's given that angle B is greater than angle A. Right. This is greater than this angle. So let's consider in triangle OAB. So let's talk about this triangle first. All right. Now, when this triangle says this side is angle is smaller, this is bigger, what does that mean? That it's given that angle B is greater than angle A, which it's given, right? Which implies that OA, right? OA would be less than angle because this is the lesser one. This is less, this is greater. So OA, the opposite angle, OA will be less than OB. So would be less than OB. Done? This, let's mark the first equation. Similarly, the same thing will be applied in the next triangle that is given to us. So let's consider in triangle ODC. So this one we are talking about now. Now what does it say? Angle C is less than angle D. Right, so let's make it little like this so that it's not so similar with the way that we write in an angle. So it doesn't look angle, all right? So let's make it less than sign like this. All right, now we have done it. This is given to us in the question. Now, what does this imply? That this angle is smaller, this is bigger. That means the opposite side is smaller and the opposite side is bigger. That means OD is less than OC. Here we got the second side. Simple, done. We got the two of them. Now, do you find AD? They want us to know from AD. AD stands for OA plus OD. So why not we add these two equations? So now adding equation 1 and 2. So by adding it, it will give us OA plus OD is less than OB plus OC. Right? This is what say OA, OA, OD, OB, OC. Right? Now I know OA plus OD comes out to be 80, which is less than BC, and that is what was required to me. So hence proof, done. Isn't that easy, guys? Yes. So whatever the information is given to us, just follow that path and you will automatically go. After that, when you have done whatever the information is given to us, first evaluate and write those things. So I was able to find the A and B equation. Now I don't know what to do. That was my end point, right? Now, how do I go about this? Now, let's put an eye on what is shown. Before what exactly? अगर मैंने पहले ही देख लिया था कि मुझे शो क्या करना है, तो मेरे को मे भी समझ ही नहीं आता कि मैं कैसे लिंक को फॉलो करूं, राइट? सो जो इन्फॉर्मेशन पहले दी हुई है, उससे जितना हम इवेलुएट कर सकते हैं, हम उतना कर लेते हैं. All right. Now let's move on to what it says. Show that. Shows AD. Now it says AD. What does that mean? Okay, OA and OD. So I know OA and OD. So why not I add to these equations and I'll able to get that. So this is how the things becomes easy and we are able to solve the question on our own without any guidance in the school exam. So this is a strategy that you need to follow when you are stuck in a question and you really don't know how to do. So whenever the information is given to जितनी भी information दी है उससे जितना हमें theorem जितनी भी learn करिए हम सारी apply करके जितनी information है वो निकाल लो. उसके बाद हम शो पे जाएंगे, हम देखेंगे हमसे वो क्या मांग रहा है और उसको इवेलुएट करके जो हमने इक्वेशंस 1 2 3 4 जो हमने बनाई हैं अभी तक जो फाइनल रिजल्ट्स आए हैं उनको इवेलुएट करके वी विल सॉल्व इट. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Let's see who all can do this question with me. So this is also a really interesting one. It says that in a given figure AB and AC, two sides of a triangle ABC are extended to the point P and Q, okay, respectively. Now it says that angle PBC, this angle is less than this angle. That means this is a bigger one. Okay, what I have to show? We have to show that AC is greater than AB. Any idea how can we prove it? एक्सटीरियर एंगल हमारे को बताया हुआ है, उनमें रिलेशन हमारे को बताया हुआ है. हमें इंटरनल जो ट्राइंगल की जो साइड्स हैं उसके अंदर हमें इनइक्वालिटीज को प्रूव करना है. एनी आइडिया? यस. Alright, so whatever is given, let's take that. उससे हम बात करेंगे. PBC is less than angle QCB. This is given to us. That we say it's given. Alright. Now, what it says that if it is given, let's imagine and understand this angle to be X, this to be Y, and this to be Z. Let's make it simplified of all Y to every time name it. Okay. So we'll say let angle B AC equals to X, angle ABC equals to Y, and angle ACB equals to Z. Done. We have made it. We have told it. Now let's prove this thing. अगर ये exterior angle है तो sum of opposite angles से equal होगा. For sure, right guys? We all know it. Now that means that angle PBC will be equal to angle BAC plus angle ACB. So I can see so many of you online. So I want the responses from you right away. So what does that mean? It will be equal to X plus Z. So here I got the first. Let's make this first equation. Let's make this the second one because I need that equation. All right. Okay. Moving on to next one. What does angle QCB means? Yes, guys. What does it mean? That is an exterior angle of a triangle ABC will be equal to what? Will be equal to angle ABC plus angle BAC. That will be equals to X plus Y. So that's angle QCB, right? So that becomes the third equation. So let me erase everything and let's put these three equations first. All right. So let me erase this lower part and we will understand what we want to do. So let's say that it's given in the first equation. Then I again need to write as from first equation and putting the values from the equation second and third, we get to know X plus Z is less than x plus y. Now let's cancel x and x on both sides. That gives us z is less than y. So here we got the fourth equation from us. Now I know this is less. Now this is less, this is greater. That means AC, the opposite angle. If this is less, that means AB is less than AC. And that is what I was about to prove. That says AC is greater than AB. And hence proof. Simple guys. So this is what it makes. Just understand the things. और अगर आपको लगता है कि हर बार ABC लिखना पड़ता है और उसको cancel करना पड़ेगा, इतनी प्रॉब्लम है तो let's name it x, y, z. Let's mention in the question that I'm taking these angles as x, y, z, and I'll be substituting these angles later on. So that makes it easier. I know this x and x gets cancelled because they're on inequalities. Both the sides we can subtract x and x. We get that z is less than y. Now when z angle is less than y, that means this side opposite AB will be less than the opposite side, that is AC. So we are using the property. All right. Okay, so here we go. I hope you have understood. Yeah, Gurvinder, what do you want to say? All right, so when am I conducting? That's what I say, guys. We really don't know when are we coming up live next in the next webinar. You need to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon. You'll get the update for sure. All right, don't worry. That notification will be rung and you will get to know when I'm coming next time. All right, so let's move on to this. It's triangles AD is a bisector of angle A. We have to arrange that AB, BD, and DC in a descending order of their lengths. So now it's given that this is an angle bisector. All right, so when this is an angle bisector, it's given to us that angle ABC is 60 degree and angle ACB is 40 degree. Now this is 60 degree, this is 40 degree. So we can say in triangle ABC, angle ABC plus angle BAC plus angle CACB, all right, will be equals to 180 degrees. Sum of all the interior angles is 180 degree, which gives me that angle BAC is equals to 180 degree minus 60 degree plus 40 degree. So here we go with what the first equation and second, substituting first and second in this equation number 3 that you need to write. Okay, so you get this is equals to how much? 80 degree. Angle BAC is equals to 80 degree. Let's name it 4. All right, I know this whole angle is 80 degree. What did it say? That AD is a bisector. So it's given as AD bisects angle A. That gives us this angle would be 40 degree and this would be 40 degree. Simple as that, right? Now we know it. All right, so now we know that this angle is 40 degree, this angle is 40 degree. Because 80 degree will be divided into two parts, equally bisects in equal parts, then we got the angle. I hope it's clear so far, right? Let's take the whiteboard and understand how to proceed ahead. All right, so now what do we have to do in the next part? What does it say? That we have to solve the equation in a way that is given to us, that we have to say that these sides, the sides are in descending order. So how do we do that the sides are in descending order? Let's see it, okay? Now in this, that it's given that AC is greater than AB. We can already see, right? AC will be greater than this. AC would be greater than AB because the reason for this is that angle ABC is greater than angle ACB. This is given into us. So that gives us this equation that this is bigger and this side is small, right? So let's name this an equation number 5. So far we have done till 4, right? Now when this is greater and this is lesser, let's move on to this triangle which we are talking about, right? In this triangle, what does mean? In triangle ABD. Now I know this is 40 degree, this is 60 degree. This exterior angle is there to us and we can find out this interior angle 60, 40. This gives us the angle is 80 degree and this will be 100 degree. We can find out the exterior angles from this, correct? From this, I get to know that this angle in this triangle, angle ADB, right? This is greater than, which side we have to prove? We have to prove this side. So I have to have a relation in this side actually, and this side. So I'll say it's greater than angle BAD. Now this angle is greater, that means the opposite hand side. That means AB is greater than AD. Let's name this equation number 6. Similarly, I'll apply the same thing on this side. I'll get to know that this side is AC is greater than BC. Or I can also say that AD is greater than BC. So let's consider in triangle ADC. We are talking about this triangle now. Now I know this angle ADC is greater than, this is 100, this is 40. It's greater than angle ACD. That means that AC is greater than AT. Right? I can say that this is greater. Now, what does that mean? AD is, this is greater than AD, this is greater than AD. But do I know the relation between AC? No, right? Now, with this angle, I'm able to know that AC is greater. Right? This I know, but do I really need AC? I really don't need AC. I need these two sides relationship. I need the side of AD and DC. In that case, I need to find out the angle this and this. These two are similar. Right? We know that these two sides are similar. So that means that if this angle BA is greater than AD, will be greater than DC also. AD will be greater than DC. So this is how we will use the similarities and get to know the inequalities. कि कैसे वो side बड़ी है, कैसे वो side छोटी है. Alright. Now I know AD is less than DC. Why do I know it? Because this whole triangle, if I talk about, let me change into this one, another side. Let me erase this off. Yes. So on now, considering the whole triangle ABC. So if this is a triangle, the angle A is 80 degree and the opposite angle is 60 degree, right? I know it. Now in this triangle, when I'm talking about triangle, what are you teaching? I am teaching inequalities today. You are really very late and you did not know the topic. So guys, that's why I said kindly subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So till now, we were able to find out the equation that AC is greater than AB. The second one was AB is greater than BD, right? And the third one that we were able to finalize, that BD is less than AD. Now, when I know that here, when these two angles are equal, that means AD is equals to DC, I can put the same thing. That gives me the value that BD is less than DC. Now, I know this equation 1, 2, let's name it A, okay? Because we were going in some other way, ABC. We get to know that AB is greater than DC because this is bigger than BD. That means it has to be this is greater than BD. And this is what the relation is. So this is the biggest, this is the second, and this is the last one. All right. So here we go. What we got it. Are we getting the right relation or not? Yes. AB was greater than DC is greater than BD. Great, guys. Superb. Let's move on to the next one. This two questions which are coming up are really very tricky one. I'll let you know that they are tricky, but they are the favorite of all. And these two questions are actually related. So we'll cover both the questions together. All right. So let me go through it and let you know that if any one of the part is given or the two other part are given, they both are related. We need to follow the same steps. All right. So let's do this. It says that it's a triangle ABC. All right. Now angle ABAC. So this angle that complete is 60 degree. Angle ABC, this is 65 degree. We need to prove that this CF, let me change it. What they want us to know that this side CF is greater than AF. So they want a relationship between these two sides, but they are giving us the information of the whole triangle. Neither they are telling us that they are a bisector. So that is what is important, and we need to understand how to proceed. So I know this is a very big question. So let me make a whiteboard all together so that we can solve the question and understand the things easily. I'm so sorry. Let's do it this way. Okay. So here we go. I need a big board to solve these questions, and we need to visualize it and understand. So guys, just remember how to follow, and this is really very important. Okay. So it says that angle BAC is equals to 60 degree. That is given to us in the question, right? Now what else says? It says angle ABC is equals to 65 degree. That is also given. So we can say in the bracket given to us already. All right, given to us. Now what they have to do is, let's consider the triangle. Let's say in triangle BEC, we are talking about this side of a triangle. So let me highlight it so that you get a visualization that what of this triangle that we are talking about. We are talking about this side of a triangle. Why are we talking this? Because we have already known two of these angles. If you really watch it closely, what are we saying now? In this triangle BEC, we are going to follow some things. This is a triangle. This we know it's 90 degree already. So we know that angle B plus angle BEC plus angle ECB is equals to 180 degree. So this gives me 65 degree plus 90 degree plus angle ECB is equals to 180 degree. So anyway, by this, I will be able to find out this angle, which is here. All right. So now I know angle ECB is equals to 180 degree minus 65 degree plus 90 degree. That gives me the answer of 25 degree. Am I right? All right. So here I go. I got that this angle BECE, BCE or ECB, this is equals to 25 degrees. So let's name this equation number 1. Sorted, guys? Is it easy? Yes. All right. Now I know this is equation number 1. Let's consider another triangle. So which will give us that this angle, this is lesser, this is greater, will give us that this side is greater than this side. I know it. So that gives me that angle DCE or DCF if we talk about this triangle of internal. Let's say CDF. Okay. Now let's consider this DCF will also be equals to 25 degree. Let's make this equation 2. So I know this angle is 25 degree. Now let's consider the another angle triangle that we are talking about, this triangle. Why am I doing it now, guys? Because this angle made me understand this relation. All right. So now I'll find out the inequalities among this triangle. We say that in triangle CDF. So if we are talking about this, I hope you're not able to see it. Let me change the color. So it says that in triangle CDF, we are talking about this triangle. So sum of all the angles are 180 degree. We all know it, right? So this gives me DCF, angle DCF plus angle FDC plus angle CDF will be equals to 180 degree. Am I right, guys? Hello, Shreyansh. Welcome to Swiflearn. So that gives me 25 degree plus 90 degree plus angle CFD is equals to 180 degree. That gives me angle CFD will be 180 degree minus 90 degree plus 25 degree. That gives me is equals to 65 degree. So here, let me mark this equation number, another one. Let's say how much equation have we done? B. Number 2. Let's say equation number 3. Is it done, guys? Yes. So we got equation number 3 now. Moving on to next, we are able to find out this angle and we are able to visualize it. That comes out to be 65 degree. All right. Now moving on to next one. Now let's consider the angle AFC plus angle CFD will be equals to 180 degree. That gives me angle AFC will be equals to 115 degree. Let's name it this equation number 4. I hope it's fine, guys. Yeah. So what have been able to understand that this angle plus this angle is 180 degree because it's a straight line, right? So now I know that this angle I was able to calculate was 65 degree. So I know this angle is 115 degree. I know this angle now, right? Now, why am I doing it? Because I need to find out the relation between this side and this side. So for this, I need to know the equation and the angles of all the sides that are given to us. All right. So let me erase it this way and understand what are we going to do here. All right. So now in this one that we are talking about, we'll do the same thing. We started from this angle BEAC, right? The triangle. Now we'll apply the same thing in the opposite side and get to know the same things from there. All right. So now what am I going to do? I am going to apply the same strategy on this side of a triangle, then visualize this side, and then we'll be able to find out the relation in the third side. All right, guys. So let's do this. Now let me erase everything. So far we are able to find out the calculations and I have filled that out. So let me erase this side and let's understand the things again. So let me do another whiteboard altogether so that we know how to solve this. All right. Moving on to the next one, let's consider this in triangle AFC. All right. And ACE. First of all, let's say ACE. So AEC or ACE. So first we are talking about this triangle which we are doing there. So in that case, I know angle A is equals to 60 degree. That was given. And angle AEC, that is 90 degree. What do I know? I will get to know that angle ACE will be 180 degree minus 90 degree plus 60 degree. Right? Am I right in this? Yes. So now when I know this is equals to 90 degree plus 60 degree, this will come out to be total of 30 degree because this is 90 plus 30. So I got to know that this angle out here is 30 degree. Done. I know this angle. Let's consider this angle now. I know this angle is 30 degree, this is 90 degree, and this, let's consider this side of a triangle where I know this side, I know this angle, and we will find out this opposite side. Let's see how. So we'll say in triangle AFC. So we are talking about this triangle now, right? In this triangle, we'll try to find out this side, this angle, because it was not given a bisector. That's why we could not take it 30 degree. And this is the whole process started happening because of this reason only. All right. Now I know these two angles. Can I find the third angle? Let's do that. So that says angle FAC would be equals to 180 degree minus of 105 degree plus 30 degree. Am I right? Because that's sum of all the sides of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. I know the two of them. Can I find the third one? Yes, we can simply do it. So now with this, I get to know that this would be 35 degrees. So here I got this one. Let's make it a fifth equation. Let's make this a sixth equation. Now, I got to know that this is 35 degree. Now, if I know this triangle, let's understand it all together. Okay, so let me make a white one so that's clear. This is 105 degree. This is 30 degree. This is 35 degree. So what does that mean? I need to find out the relation between this side and this side, which is the greater one. This angle is greater, angle A. EFA is greater than angle ACF. That will give me this side. This side is CF. CF is greater than AF. That is what we have to prove. So let's do that on the other side of the board. Let's see what we have to solve it now. So this shows that the CF is greater than AF because this side of the angle and this is greater. So this angle is greater. It shows us that angle AFAC is greater than angle ACE. That gives me that CF is greater than AF. So I hope it's done with us. Yes. Moving on to next one, it says that we have to prove the next. That says us that DC is greater than DF. So how do we say that DC is greater than DF? If I have to find out this and this side, I know all of the thing is already present. So I already know that in CDB, this side is and this side is greater. When this angle is greater than the other angle, that would automatically show us that this side is greater than this side. So I hope you will be able to relate it and solve the next part. So if you are, just imagine, we already know this is 90 degree, that was 25 degree, the opposite angles sides has to be greater, and we were able to prove that. So that is important, guys. When we know the things, we are able to visualize it and we are able to follow the step. जोन जोन सी चीजें हमारे को required है, we need to understand that and solve it quickly. I hope you all enjoyed our today's session. So we have done the mind mapping, multiple choice questions and subjective questions, and we were able to finish our today's chapter altogether. I hope we have covered all the important questions that are required for you. If still you have any doubt, you can comment with us. We'll try to solve as much as possible, and kindly be connected with us because we are here just for your YouTube tip. Kindly subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Till then, take care, guys. Bye-bye.